Perhaps you've never called it trauma. Perhaps for a long time you believed the issue was shyness, a lack of interest in people, or simply the way you are. But what if what you call personality is actually a silent adaptation to experiences that were never processed? From an early age, some people learned that feeling too much is dangerous, that speaking your mind can lead to rejection, that showing emotion can bring punishment, contempt, or abandonment. These lessons don't arrive as clear warnings. They settle in quietly, in overlooked gestures, ignored looks, cold responses, and expectations that were never met. The body learns before the mind does, and it does not forget. In adulthood, this shows up in subtle yet persistent ways: difficulty trusting, fear of opening up, a sense of not belonging, even when surrounded by others. There is a genuine desire for connection, but it is accompanied by an internal alarm. Be careful. These traumas are invisible because they leave no external marks. They don't appear on medical tests. They are hard to name, and they are often minimized, even by the person carrying them. After all, it wasn't that bad, they say. But the impact isn't measured by the size of the event. It's measured by how it was experienced and repeated. Adults who struggle to connect often know how to observe. They know how to protect themselves. They know how to adapt to their environment. What they never learned was how to feel emotionally safe being who they are. That's why many relationships feel shallow, exhausting, or unfulfilling. There is always a part of them that stays silent, alert, ready to withdraw. Over time, isolation can start to feel like a choice, and in part it is. But it's a choice made to avoid pain, not to seek fulfillment. It's easier to be alone than to risk being hurt again. Recognizing these patterns is not about blame, nor is it about placing labels. It's an invitation to awareness, an invitation to look at your own story with more honesty and less judgment. Perhaps you didn't learn how to connect because you never felt truly welcomed, and that changes everything. When this understanding emerges, something begins to reorganize internally. The difficulty stops being a personal flaw and becomes a survival response. And from that point on, new possibilities can open. Connection, after all, is not about technique. It's about emotional safety. And that safety can be built at the right time, at the right pace, and with greater compassion for yourself.